morning student, welcome to e-learning classes. Myself Ashok Kumar, Modern English School, New Area branch. Again student, lesson 10, quadrilateral exercise 10b. This is video part 10 related to this exercise student. Here student, question number 21. ABCD is a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle in which diagonal AC bisect angle A as well as angle C. That means diagonal AC, here is the diagonal AC, bisect angle A. That means angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Okay, this information is given AC as well as angle C, so that ABCD is a square. So that ABCD is a square. That means here ABCD is a rectangle, but you have to prove ABCD is a square. Then diagonal of BD bisect the angle B and angle C. Okay student, let's start. How to solve this question? In triangle ABC, in triangle ABC and triangle ADC, under these two triangles, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, bisector of angle A, angle 3 is equal to angle 4, bisector of angle C, and angle 3 is equal to angle 4, and AB is equal to AC. AB is equal to, not AC, AB is equal to DC. Opposite sides of rectangle. We know that opposite sides of rectangle are equal, so AB is equal to DC. So here triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC. Region is angle side, angle side. Angle side. By angle side criteria, these two triangles are congruent. Okay student, by CPCT we can write here student, we can write here, not write this thing, you have to change, something is wrong here student. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So here AC is equal to AC common. AC is equal to AC common. So by which criteria? We can write here angle side angle. By angle side angle criteria, angle side angle. By angle side angle criteria, these two triangles are congruent. By CPCT, we can write here AB is equal to AD. AB is equal to AD and BC is equal to DC by CPCT. Okay student, look at here. By CPCT, AB is equal to AD. That means this side is equal to this side, and BC is equal to DC by CPCT. Here student, again write down AB is equal to AD by CPCT, AB is equal to AD by CPCT, and AB is equal to DC. AB is equal to DC, sides of rectangle. So here we have a conclusion, AB is common, so we can say here AD is equal to DC. So AD is equal to DC And again student, take BC is equal to DC, CPCT, BC is equal to DC and BC is equal to AD, because the opposite sides of a rectangle. So BC is common, so AD is equal to DC. In both cases student, look at here, AD is equal to DC and AD is equal to DC. That means we can say here this side is equal to this side, is equal to this side, is equal to this side. So we can write here by similar way, AB is equal to BC is equal to DC is equal to AD. AB is equal to BC is equal to DC is equal to AD. So ABCD is the square. So here student, write down ABCD is the square. First one is true. Okay student, here ABCD is the square, so it is proved here ABCD is the square. And diagonal, second one is diagonal BD bisect the angle B as well as angle C. Okay student, okay student, in second case diagonal BD bisect the angle B as well as angle C. So here student, in triangle ABD, and triangle CBD in these two triangles, AB is equal to CD, sides of a rectangle. AB is equal to CD, sides of rectangle. AD is equal to CB, again sides of rectangle, and BD is equal to BD common. So here triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD. Region is SSS. By SSS criteria, these two triangles are congruent. Okay. By CPCT student, here suppose angle 1, angle 2, this is the angle 3 and this one is the angle 4. So angle 1 is equal to angle 2 by CPCT, and angle 3 is equal to angle 4 by CPCT. According to these two results, we can say here angle B and angle D bisect the angle B and here is BD, not B. Here BD bisect angle B and angle D. Okay student, so here BD bisect angle B and angle D. Okay student, I hope you will understand question number 22. 21, the next question is here student, question number 26. A triangle ABC is given if lines are drawn through the point ABC. If lines are drawn through the point A, B and C, that means lines are drawn through the point A, B and C respectively to show the BC, CA and AB through ABC parallel respectively. That means here the very important word is student, parallel is given here respectively to the side of BC, CA and AB, to the side of BC, CA and AB. That means this side is parallel to this side, and this side is parallel to this side, and this side is parallel to this side. of a triangle PQR, so that the adjoining figure, so that BC is equal to half QR. So here, so that BC is equal to half QR. BC is equal to half QR. Okay. So here, student, first of all, write down BC is parallel to QR. First thing, BC is parallel to QR. So here we can say BC is parallel to QA also. By this conclusion, we can say BC is parallel to, not equal, BC is parallel to QA. This is the first case. In second case, AC is parallel to QP. AC is parallel to QP. So according to this conclusion, we can say AC is parallel to QB. Because AC is parallel to QP, so we can say AC is parallel to QB. Okay, student. So in these two cases, BC is parallel to QA. That means BC is parallel to QA and AC is parallel to QB. So BCAQ is the parallelogram. So BCAQ is the parallelogram. Okay. So we can write here BC is equal to QA. This is equation first. Because BCAQ is a parallelogram, so we can say here BC is equal to QA and AC is equal to QB. This is equation 1. So here write down BC is equal to QA. By similarly, we can say BCRA is also a parallelogram. BCRA is also a parallelogram. So write down here similarly, BCRA is the parallelogram. BCRA is the parallelogram. So BC is equal to AR. This is equation 2. Here, student, BC is equal to QA and BC is equal to AR. So from equation first and second, what we'll get here, student? BC is equal, so we can say here QA is equal to AR. So QA is equal to AR. That means A is the midpoint of QR. According to this, we can say A is the midpoint of QR. A is the midpoint of QR. Okay, student, A is the midpoint of QR. So BC is equal to A is the midpoint of BC. So from equation 1 and 2, means here, student, from equation 1 and 2, A is the midpoint of QR. So here write down A is the midpoint of QR. But adding equation 1 and 2, here adding equation 1 and 2, BC, add here BC plus BC is equal to QA plus AR. BC plus BC is equal to 2BC. We know that BC plus BC is equal to 2BC is equal to QA plus AR. QA plus AR is equal to QR. QA plus AR is equal to QR. So here, student, BC is equal to 1 by 2 QR. So here, student, BC is equal to 1 by 2 QR. This is your proof. So that BC is equal to 1 by 2 QR. This is question number 6 complete. Okay, student. I hope, student, you will understand this question. The next question is here, question number 23. In the adjoining figure, ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. E is the midpoint of the side BC. E is the midpoint of the side BC. That means this side is equal to this side. According to figure, we cannot say this side is equal to this side. But, student, according to the question, the question written here, E is the midpoint of side BC. So E is the midpoint of the side BC. That means this side is equal to this side. Okay. if DE and AB produce to F, prove that AF is equal to 2 times of AB. So AF is equal to 2 times of AB. Okay, student, in this case we can take in triangle BEF. Look at the triangle. In triangle BEF and triangle CED. In triangle BEF and CED. In these two cases, student, angle 1 is equal to angle 2 because AB is parallel to DC. Yeah, AB is parallel to DC. So implies we can say AF is parallel to DC and FD is TL. So AB angle 1 is equal to angle 2. We can write again here, student, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Region is alternate interior angles. By alternate interior angles, angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and the complete region is given here, student. Okay. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. BOA by vertically opposite angle, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. And BE is equal to CE. BE is equal to CE because E is the midpoint. E is the midpoint of BC. BE is equal to CE because E is the midpoint of BC. So triangle BEF is congruent to triangle CEF. Region is angle side. Region is angle side. Angle side. By angle side criteria, these two triangles are congruent. By CPCT, we can say FB is equal to DC. FB is equal to DC by CPCT. By CPCT, FB is equal to DC. So here, student, we know that AF is equal to AB plus BF. Here, student, AF is equal to AB plus BF. So AF is equal to AB. AB is written here plus BF. BF, that means FB. FB is equal to DC. So FB is equal to DC. So we can write here DC. So AF is equal to AB plus DC is equal to AB because ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. So BC is equal to AB. So AF is equal to 2 times of AB. So AF is equal to 2 times of AB. This is your proof. Okay, student, AF is equal to 2 times of AB. So student, I hope you will understand question number 23. So your homework is complete exercise 10B. Okay, student, complete exercise 10B 21 to 27. Complete exercise 10B 21 to 27. If you have any, okay, student, complete exercise 10B 21 to 27. If you have any problem, if you have any query, ask the question. Thank you.